Hi, it's me, Vamp, and I'm doing a review for the shotgun known as the Heck. I actually, not full disclosure, I just want to tell you guys that I'm not a big fan of shotguns normally. I always thought they should be a secondary weapon. That could just be the destiny in me talking. But anyway, I randomly got a shotgun. At the login reward, I got the blueprint. I made it. Everything worked fine. And then I kept it because the next day I got a sortie that was shotgun only. So it was lucky I had this. Well, anyway, without further ado, the design looks nice enough, I have to say. Let's get into the shotgun itself. Now, as you can see, it deals primarily puncture damage. To give it a fair chance, I formatted it once because it comes with no polarity by default. And just so you know, I gave it a fair chance. I actually installed a catalyst in it as well. And just so you know I'm keeping it, I'm going to install one of these lenses because that's what you do, right? Anyway, its accuracy is not that good, so but it's fair for a shotgun, I suppose. Critical chance, regular multiplier is a little high, so that's pretty cool if you want to do that. And then the fire rate, it's not the best, but not the worst. Magazine 4 could be better, but if you're used to Jacob shotguns on Borderlands, then you're used to a low magazine size. The noise, of course, is alarming. It's a shotgun, duh. Reload speed, you'd think 2.0 seconds would not be a huge reload speed, but you'll only be reloading this a lot. Status 25, impact 78.8, puncher 341.3, and slash 105. As I said, this is mostly a puncher weapon, and it has pretty high puncher if you're comparing it to any other weapon. For a shotgun, I think it's fair. But what makes the shotgun, in my opinion, is that it has its own, it has its own mod that gives it plus 200% multi-shot at, max. Plus 200%. So that brings your puncher damage all the way up to a little over 1,000. And your other damages get a boost a little bit as well. Now, as you can see, that also raises the status chance quite a bit higher, from 25% to 57.8%. So that might be a good status weapon. It's entirely up to you. Now, I would recommend always putting a tactical pump or something that increases the reload speed on it, because the reload speed isn't horrible, but it isn't the best. This improves it quite a bit. Like I said, you'll be reloading it quite a bit because it only has the magazine size of 4. So you definitely want that reload. And then may as well kill two birds with one stone. Increase the damage and give it a chance to do that status damage. Status proc. I know not everyone likes status weapons. You could also just as equally, if you really didn't want to do this, my bad, you could mod it for something like put primed ravage on it, and then also, in addition to primed ravage, put this on it to increase its status. I mean, a critical chance. But I think this is good because it also does 60% damage, period. That bonus damage. Let's see how it is without this. It lowers it quite a bit, doesn't it? So we put it back on and boom. And just in case you were wondering, it does, the scattered justice does stack with the held chamber. So yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't usually all the time. I'm still playing around with builds, but I'll show you guys what I have right now for my build, which is why this gun is pretty good, even at high level enemies. As you can see, I'm over 9,000 puncher damage. And yeah, just imagine if I had a primed point blank. That would be pretty cool. I'm still playing around with what I'm going to put in the last slot. If there was anything to make the reload speed even higher, I would. I'm thinking about putting lock and load, but anyway, this isn't what you came here for. You came here to see if this gun is worth getting. And initially, I would have said no. But honestly, it's not bad. I've taken this gun into sortie missions and just destroyed with it. If you're right up close and personal, it takes one, sometimes two hits to kill most enemies. If you're farther away, could take up to 3 hits. And yeah, it's just not bad at all, honestly. If you'd rather have something like this, you could, but you would have more spread. So I think Blaze is definitely better, but that's just my opinion. And overall, I think it is a good weapon. Like I said, tactical pump is a must as far as I'm concerned. The reload speed on this is terrible without it. I know you're thinking, oh, it's just 0.5 seconds. Why did that matter? Why did that matter? Well, it matters because every second counts. It may just be 2 seconds initially, but it's the longest 2 seconds ever, especially if you have an enemy right in your face and you run out of bullets, because they only had the magazine size of 4. I suppose you could do something about that with this instead, but no, I don't think so. I just don't think so. Definitely, or is it this? Yeah, it's this. My bad, guy. But yeah, just I'd stick with this. But again, it's up to you. In case you were wondering, I got this from the event. But if you don't have that, you could substitute it with this if you had to. But you know, I have this, so I'm gonna use it. Actually, I think I might put this as my last mod, so yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to do a quick review. Is it worth buying? Well, that depends. Let's go see how much it is. I know this review has gone on for quite a while. Now, it's a primary. We're going to see if it's in the blueprints. Now, I don't think here it is. It's in the blueprints. It's not that expensive to make actually. So you could make it, put a potato on it, be just fine. Or if you want to straight up buy it with a potato already installed, you could for 225 platinum. Potato installed and inventory slot included. So yeah, that's up to you. Just going to make a quick review, and feel free to let me know what you guys think of this weapon in the slot below. I think it's a good weapon. I don't use shotguns a lot, like I said. I have a problem with them being primary. But, they're not bad. The only downside probably would have to be I don't have two of every shotgun mod. So I can't really exactly use my carrier. That's probably just more of a nitpick than anything. I got Shade. What was Shade's weapon? I think Shade used the laser, right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video on the heck. I think it's called the heck. Like, what the heck? Okay, well, enough. I'll take my leave now. Later.